morning, everybody. Welcome to Morning Mindfulness Minutes with Mrs. Robinson. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. So today I'm continuing the series about anger. So for today, I'm going to be basing off of chapter 1 of this book, Angry All the Time, An Emergency Guide to Anger Control by Ron Potter-Efron. Very good book. All right. So 3 ways people with anger problems justify it is: 1, deny the problem even exists. I don't have a problem. What are you talking about? I'm not mad. Number 2, minimize the problem. Well, all I did was yada yada yada. You fill in the blank, okay? Or you blame everybody else. It wasn't my fault because ... It wasn't my fault because he tapped me first. He stepped on my shoe. He stole my promotion. Whatever it was. That's the 3 ways: deny, blaming others, or minimize. All right, so today we're going to be talking about 8 of the major life points where anger might affect your life. Number 1, health. Anger, it triggers your fight and flight response. Okay, so when you get angry, your blood pressure goes up, your body tenses up, you get all this extra adrenaline, and that leads to high blood pressure, which can lead to stroke, which can lead to heart attack, which can lead to death, okay? And it's not just the fact that your blood pressure stays high when you're angry, it also stays high a lot after you're angry, hours and hours after. Blackouts. Some people, they get so mad. That used to be like a slang thing when I was younger, like, oh, she's about to black out, but actually that's a thing. Like, you get so mad that you just, like, you go and attack 30 people who are 10 times bigger than you because you think you're so mad you can just do it. That's blacking out. And that's also affects your health because you can mess around with the wrong 30 people and get very dangerously hurt. All right, second part, family. People don't want to be around somebody who nags and bullies and yells and insults all the time. And since that is the case, your family might want to stray away from you and they're walking around eggshells around you. That's how it can affect your family. All right. 3, work, school. You received multiple disciplinary actions for your job. You could have had promotions, but you lost them because you got angry. You get angry at your superiors. You get angry at the people that you're supposed to be the boss over. You get angry with your peers. And because of this, you have to keep changing jobs. And you blame it on the job, but the same thing happens at the next job because you're still the same and nothing changed with you. So that's how it can affect that. As far as school, some kids are in school. Anger can affect their schooling because they can get sent to an alternative program. They can get expelled. They can get suspended multiple times. This is how you can tell that anger might be an issue for you there as well. Money. Money, money, money. Angry people, well, those who are extremely angry, probably spend a lot more money than the normal person because when they get angry, they're breaking stuff. They're breaking phones, they're breaking televisions, they're punching through windows and doors. Hey, you might be slashing somebody's tires. And then you got to pay for all these things, okay? And maybe even when you might have to pay for someone's doctor bills. You might have to pay for your own doctor bills. All that costs money. So when you get angry like that and you lose control about what you're doing, what you're saying, what you're throwing, this could be a money issue. All right, next one. Friends. How many friends do you have? Now, angry people who are angry all the time, people who have anger. I like saying angry people who are angry. And let me back up a little bit. Now, when I'm talking about angry people, I'm not talking about those people who are like, normal anger, which, you get angry every once in a while. It lasts a little bit, for normal reasons. I'm not talking about that. That's not what I'm talking about. Everybody gets angry. That's a natural response. The law. Angry people have been in contact with the law multiple times, whether it was receiving multiple restraining orders because you just won't stop bothering someone, or you got a drunken disorderly, you got domestic abuse issues going on, child abuse issues going on. If you know your neighborhood cop by their first name and they know you by their first name, something's not right. Okay, if they're rolling by your house every day just to make sure nothing's popping off at your house, Something's not right. Okay, that means obviously there's a problem. Um, Now, some people say, well, you know what? I didn't do anything. It was a misunderstanding. They're just out to get me. All right. Now, I'm not saying that every time this is not the case. Sometimes people could just be out to get you. That could be something. But it's not that reason every time. You're not involved in a conspiracy every time. Okay. Let's next one. Mood and personality. So let's compare this to the Dr. Jekyll and Hyde situation. Dr. Jekyll was a nice, calm, cool, collected guy who did experiments and helped people and made cool stuff and this, that, and the other. Mr. Hyde, on the other hand, was a total 180. Okay, he was angry, he was mad, he threw things, he hit people, he was violent, but they were both the same person. When he got angry, he turned into a totally different person that nobody even recognized. All right, and another thing, lastly about the mood and personality. Now, when you're angry, you can build up a tolerance to that anger, so that every time you get angry, you have to be more angry just to feel that you're angry. Okay, so at one point where you just cursing under your breath under that person that cut you off in the highway, that was enough for you. Next thing is going to be now you're beeping the horn and yelling at the window. Next thing to be now you're pulling over and you're walking over that person's car and you're banging on their window. Next thing it is you're pulling over, you're knocking on their window, you're dragging them out the car, and you're punching them in the face. See, all that, it escalates, because when this little thing was enough for you at one point, later on it's not going to be enough for you. You have to do more, and that's going to give you even more problems. Lastly, values and spirit. The guilt and shame that comes after you've hurt people with your anger, ones that you didn't want to harm, comes very often, because this could be your wife, your husband, your kids, your mom, your dad, your friends, whatever, and you have this burst and you have this fit and you said all these nasty things that you didn't really mean, and then afterwards you feel bad about it. You say, oh, I'm not going to do this again, but you keep doing it again. So having guilt and shame at that point is not helpful to you. You need to have that guilt and shame before you say, whatever, anything that you do that causes a problem. And at that point decide, what else can I do better instead of blacking out on this person? How about compromise? How about sitting down and shutting up? How about taking a breather, going for a walk, do whatever you need to do to calm yourself down? Okay, so if you have any of those 8 things that I just talked about, then you might have an issue. Or you might know somebody who might have an issue. And further on in our next sessions or my next videos, I'm going to go more into what you can do to help that. So before we end, I would like to do one of my breathing exercises with you guys, because I don't believe I did it last time. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to read something from my little thingy here. It's like a quote of the day. This one. It says, great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people. My camera person is afraid of insects, so sorry for that jolt. All right, so if you guys can please get in a comfortable position, whether that's sitting down on a chair, sitting down cross-legged on the floor, whatever position that you feel more comfortable in, and please lightly close your eyes. And at this point, I just want you to focus on your breathing. So we're not doing any special breathing right now. You're just doing your regular, normal breathing. And I want you to focus on how you're breathing right now. Whether you're breathing fast, slow, deep breaths, short breaths. And as you're focusing on your breathing, I want you to listen to the sounds that are around you. Maybe you hear birds chirping. Maybe you hear the wind blowing through the trees. So you're just focusing on your breathing and then listening to what's the sounds you hear around you. Okay, now I'd like everybody to take a deep breath. With that deep breath, you're breathing in positivity, you're breathing in good, holding it for a few seconds, and then you're going to breathe out. You're breathing out all the negativity. Let's do that again 2 more times. Deep breath in. And breathe out. Deep breath in. Breathe out. As you're breathing, there might be other thoughts that might come into your mind. Acknowledge that they're there, and then let them float on by, and focus back on your breathing. Let's do 2 more deep breaths. Breathing in positivity, breathing out negativity. 1 more time. When you're ready, slowly open back up your eyes. All right, folks. Thank you for listening to Morning Mindfulness Minutes with Mrs. Robinson. Please subscribe and like my YouTube channel so you can get these every week. And thank you. See you next time.